So today I'm going to be doing a review on these Jessup brushes. So these Jessup brushes, you could get them on eBay, and they also have a website also. By the way, this video is not sponsored. They did not send me these brushes. I personally bought this with my own money, and I wanted to review it for y'all. I know I do a lot of videos reviewing brushes. Those were sent to me to review, but these I bought with my own money. So when you get them in the mail, it does come wrapped in a good package, and this is how it looks whenever you open it. So it comes with this little booklet inside, and this little booklet, it just, as you can see, it has, well, I don't know if my lights are blinding y'all, but as you can see, it tells you everything you need to know about these brushes. It tells you where you can find them, and I like how they have this because they also tell you how to clean them and what happens if the brushes fall apart, what you could do. I'm gonna go in with this face brushes first. The first one is a large powder brush, and obviously this is what it is, a large powder brush. And this will be good if you want to apply powder all over your face. I personally like large powder brushes to apply like bronzer, just if I want to bronze up my whole face. It'll be easier because it is soft and fluffy, so it will get right into your face, you know, and you could just buff it all over your face. You could use this for whatever you want, but I personally would use this for bronzer. The next brush is your blush brush. It also says powder brush, so it's like a smaller version of the powder brush, but honestly this is good for your blush. I'm glad they had a blush brush in this kit or whatever, because I don't own any blush brushes, so this is good. Even though I don't really wear blush colors, like, you know, I don't like to add blush because I feel like it looks kind of clownish sometimes. I would go in with blush and just add a little bit to my cheeks, so, you know, it'll like kind of bounce off, you know. The next brush we have is your large tapered face brush, and I will use this for like contouring, because as you can see, it gets right into my cheekbone. So after bronzing, I will go in with like a face tapered brush like this, and I would just, you know, apply this everywhere. You could also use this to set your face. I like to dip this in my Coty Airspun and just like dab it where I need to set my face, because it is big, but it's not so big that I will get all over the place. So I would apply this like this and just set this all over my face. The next brush we have is your tapered highlighter brush. I love this brush. If you know me and you watch my videos, you know I like tapered face brushes like this to highlight. I do use the I use this brush. This is the Real Technique setting brush. This is supposed to be for setting your under eyes, but I use this for my highlight. So this is what I use to apply my highlight. I use this all the time. So look at the difference. There's really not much of a difference, and I like it. I like this one because it's much bigger, so I'll get right into it and highlights, you know, like, do you see like how good it will get into my highlight? Like, it will just apply your highlighter so good. You could also use this to contour, or if you have powder under your eyes, whenever you set your under eyes, you could just like sweep it, you know, get rid of the powder and stuff. But yes, my favorite. We have your large concealer brush. I like this concealer because it's not too big but not too small to fit right under the under eye and apply your concealer. Or if you apply your foundation on your hand and you don't want to dot it with your finger, I will go in and just, you know, take the foundation and just apply it on my face, and then go in with my beauty blender and just blend everything out. That's what I would use this brush for, but you could use this for so many things. You have your dual fiber brush. So this brush is way different than the other ones. As you can see, it has like little white think hairs, which are the fibers. And I like this brush, so whenever I'm done with my makeup, I like these kind of brushes so I could just blend everything out and it will just all blend in together, you know, just in case like your highlighter is not blending with your blush or bronzer, you could just go in and blend it and it will all blend seamlessly and together. Also, I used to use these kind of brushes to apply my foundation, like way back then whenever I started first doing my makeup. But now that I look back at it, I didn't know how to blend it right with this kind of brush. So I would use this like to just apply sometimes my primer, or even you can use this for applying cream bronzer and blend it out. And this is perfect for creams because since the dual fiber brush is a dual fiber brush, it's a synthetic brush. Well, these are all synthetic brushes, but this has a different kind of hair. These kind of brushes are so good for cream contouring. So if you cream contour, you could blend this using your cream contour and it will blend so perfect. So yeah. So the last face brush we have is the large fluffy brush. I honestly wouldn't use this for my face because I don't know what I would use this for, unless like I don't know, I would use this to apply sometimes like cream highlighter or something.
So now moving on to my favorite part.
So these are the eye brushes. Look how pretty. So I did use these on my eyes already, some of them, because this is a review and I did want to try them out before I did the review. And oh my god, I'm so in love with their eye brushes. I'm telling you, you need to get this kit because of these brushes. I mean, the face brushes are good too, but since I already have a lot of face brushes, I don't know, I don't really care much about the face brushes. What I really wanted was these brushes because I love just getting all kinds of eye brushes. I love eye brushes more than face brushes. That's just me, because I basically use my beauty blender for everything, like blending my foundation, concealer, cream contour. But sometimes I will go in with my face brushes to, you know, do all of that. But I'm most excited for these brushes. So let me get into it. So the first one we have is your blending brush. And as you can see, it has been used already. Oh my god, I love this brush. It's so fluffy and so tapered that it gets right into my crease and it just blends perfectly. I have hooded eyes, so my eyes do get small when I apply eyeshadow and you can't really see my eyeshadow, but this blends your eyeshadow so perfect and it fits right in your eye socket that blends everything wonderful. I love this brush. I'm using this to apply my eyeshadow since I got them. Like, no lie, I'm not joking. Like, if you see my last makeup tutorial, you'll see that I was using it. Love this also because these eye brushes do not scratch. And I have got some good quality brushes that are more expensive that scratch my eye, and I hate that because they blend good, you know, but I don't want to get an expensive brush that's gonna scratch my eye when I could just buy an eBay brush and it's gonna be much better, and it's only like what, like $1 or $2. The next brush is the taper blending brush, and it is what it's called. It's a taper blending brush. So it's much smaller and much denser. So this is good for blending your outer corner. If you have smaller eyes than I do, like really small, that you don't have a crease. I don't have a crease either, but I mean, you could tell like right here. Like, you need this brush, like for real. Like, this would just blend it so good if you have smaller eyes, bigger eyes. This taper blending brushes are just perfect for everybody. So yeah, I use this to blend a lot of dark colors because my eyes are so little. I'm scared to blend a black eyeshadow with a big fluffy brush because it's gonna go everywhere. So a taper blending brush for small hooded eyes like me are just I love these brushes. I'm so in love, guys. Like, you don't understand. I love getting brushes. Moving on, we have just your regular concealer brush, and I use this concealer brush to apply my MAC Pro Longwear concealer because you know how it has a pump. So I just pump it on my hand and I grab whatever I have on my hand and just apply it as a concealer, or whenever I apply my my Pixie brightening peach corrector or whatever, I just, you know, has in a pot, I just grab the pot and, you know, just blended everything in. And yeah, you could also use this, since it is synthetic brush too, you could use this perfect for applying glitter. These kind of brushes are perfect for applying glitter because the type of brush like this, holds the glitter on good, and it will pack it on perfectly. Like, it won't miss no spots or nothing. It will just pack it on where you want it to go. So I love these kind of brushes to apply glitter and stuff like that. Your next brush that you get is a flat definer brush. And this brush, at first I was like, what am I going to use this brush for? But I don't know if you could see, but since it is so thin but so flat, this will be perfect for a cut crease eyeshadow. So if you're doing a cut crease and you're a beginner, this will be so easy for you, because you will get your eye socket and do a cut crease. So like, you would just, you know, put your crease right there, girl. So this is perfect for that. Also, it's perfect if you like mess up on your eyeliner. You could just clean it up with some concealer, and you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So this one is your small taper blend. This is smaller than the taper blending. Even though it looks about the same size, it is smaller and even more denser, and it's just wonderful. I love this one also because since it is more dense, it packs on the eyeshadow good and blends in at the same time wherever you want it to. So if you want to just apply this in your outer corner, and just in your outer corner, you could just pack it on right there and then start blending, and it won't go everywhere because it is so dense and small. It will get right into where you want to place it at. So these brushes are good for that. Then you just get a lip brush, and for it not to get dirty your other brushes, it does come with the top, so you could just like place it, and you know, there it goes. You take it on your purse to go, and it won't open because it's locked. But this is good if you have smaller lips and you use like a liquid lipstick, and you know how the liquid lipsticks wands are kind of big. You could just dip your brush in there and use the tip of the lip brush to like outline your lips, and then go in with the blend with the liquid lipstick. Next, you have your small eyeliner brush, and I use liquid liner to do my eyeliner, so I don't really use brushes for that. But whenever I did I think it was a black smoky eye, and then I added like a glittery eyeliner, I used this to apply the glitter as a liner, and it was just perfect because since it is so small, I just had to dip it in the glitter and just do the eyeliner. You know, like, it wasn't eyeliner, but it was like a glitter. I don't know how to explain it. If you have seen people do the glitter liners, that's what I'm talking about. And I used this brush, and it was just it worked super good for that because my eyes are little, so a brush like this little to do the glitter eyeliner was just perfect. So the last brush we have is the short shader brush. So this is just a small eyeshadow brush, and these are good to pack on your eyeshadow, or if you want to cut the crease, or you know, just whatever you want to do. If you want to apply it into your inner corner, this works so good for that. It is kind of dense though, so it won't blend nothing out. This is just for packing. So if you've been looking for good eyeshadow brushes and face brushes, if you're a beginner, or I honestly love these brushes. Jessup brushes are my favorite. They have from like kabuki brushes. They have all kinds of different sets of brushes. If you want just the eye brushes, they also have that, and it's much cheaper. It's like $11. The face ones included are $18. I will link where I got them from because the seller is the original Jessup seller, because they do have a website. So if you want to go to their website and buy them from their website, you can. But I bought them on eBay from the original seller. Do not buy them from another seller that does not say Jessup, because those are fake and they might not feel the same way that I'm describing them to you, because they're not the real ones. So yeah, I will link that down below. They are so cheap. $18 for 15 brushes. Girl, you can't pass that on. You can't. So I will highly recommend you to get them. They're wonderful. Like, literally, you're gonna see me use these brushes on all my videos. Sorry. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video.